everyone. So for this video, I thought it would be fun to teach you one of my tunes. I haven't exactly known when to post on this channel anymore. So I thought I would teach you all some of my tunes. My tunes are copyrighted, so don't record them without asking me first. But if you just want to make videos of yourself playing it for fun, that's totally fine with me. I really want more people to learn my tunes. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with Serwyn's Rio, my favorite. And I'm gonna play through the tune once slowly, and then explain a couple things about the tune. And yeah, so here's the tune. So that's the tune, and it's a little bit of a syncopated kind of tune, although when you write it out it is it's written straight. So basically the first thing about it is that it has the chords, so you can play it without the chords. So the first phrase without the chords would be, and I do a slur there, but like that. But if you want to add the chords, it's just a fifth with the first finger over the A and D string. And that's the first note, I guess. So, and yeah, so that's the first phrase, so I'll play that a couple times. And I'm adding a flick here. And the slur that I was doing is just so that I can be more emphasized on the next downbeat, so, or on the next phrase, starting phrase. So. So you can do it without, so without it would be. But I add the little slur there to just make it more emphasized. So yeah, that's the first phrase. The next bit after that goes like this. Pretty easy. Just keep your first finger down on both strings and just add the third finger. So. And then the next phrase is and I add a slur in the middle there. Yeah, just to emphasize it again. So the first bit there all together goes like this. And I like to hold the A on those notes. That's not for any reason, but that's just something that happens when I play the tune fast. You can decide what to do with that, if you want to do that or not. Yeah, so that phrase again is and then the next phrase actually kind of starts with a hammer-on kind of grace note, or but the first note of the next phrase is, and then it goes. So with the hammer on, it will be. And I also add the chord. Until the D. So each phrase will always start with a chord. That's why I was holding the A earlier. But you can play it without the chord. So I'm just kind of showing you where the chords are in the tune and how to play them. So this one is just second finger on the D string, F sharp. And I add the same slur there instead of, which you can do, but it's just not as fun. And the phrase after that goes. And we add a grace note there, or a flick. And there's a string crossing in the middle. But yeah, that's the second phrase. So from the beginning, it will go like this. So I'll play it a couple times. And without the chords, it would sound like this. So you can see the difference there and make your own decision. So yeah, the next phrase after that is the same as the opening. And then you have the kind of syncopated, but not really part, so. So I'll play that a couple times. And there's grace note there and with the slur. So yeah. And then the tune continues with so from the beginning it goes like this. And then that whole thing repeats again. So I'll play it again. And then the second ending goes like this. So I'm adding a D sharp there. So you stay on D natural, and then switch to D sharp to get here. So and yeah, that's the A part. So the B part follows a similar pattern. It starts with a chord, so first finger on the A string with an open E. But this has a slightly different rhythm than the opening of the A part, so it's kind of syncopated again, I guess. And you can kind of count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm doing just a walk up with a flick. And then back down. So and it continues. And I have a slur in the middle. Instead of just, which is boring. So, and then the next chord is first finger on the E string this time and open A string. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But no grace note this time because you're already on your third finger up there. And it's 1, 2, 3 this time. So. And it continues with. So I do a upload slur after. And there's a D sharp again. So you start with a D natural, and then you switch to D sharp. So. And then the first phrase repeats again. Until here, when it goes back down to the D string. And I'm slurring all of that. And then we're back to the syncopated part. Which you have already learned. And then back to the first phrase again. And then you're not going to the first finger this time, but you're going to the third finger on the A. And it's an octave chord, so it just with the A string also, so. And then there's the phrase. And then my D to D natural thing. And then back to the first phrase. And then I don't go to the syncopation this time. I do a kind of lift. So I don't really know how to explain this part, but it's just a lift on the A string. And then the ending, which is more string crossings, but it's starting the first finger on A string, and then a little walk down. And that's the end of the tune. So I know that was kind of a lot. I'm going to play the tune through again so you can hear all of that. And then I'll just talk a bit more about the tune. And yeah, I hope this is clear. Let me know if it isn't. I'm trying to figure out how to do this whole YouTube thing. So yeah, here's the tune again slowly. So there's the tune. And yeah, for this tune we had a lot of fun. arranging it because, well, I'll give you the story. I, first of all, knew that I wanted an intro, so you guys have all heard the intro if you heard my CD, which by the way, this tune is on my CD, Late Evenings Jam, which is available on Bandcamp and Spotify. So you can hear it up to tempo there with everything. And the story of the arrangement is that I knew that I wanted an intro, so we have an intro, and then we play the tune through twice, as usual. And actually, the second time through the tune, there's a little variation which you can do. So it's in the opening, so I'll play it and point it out when I get there. So. I just add a cut there. I think that's the right place for it. And so on. So, yeah, that's just a variation for the second time through. So it's not just the same thing repeated. And then we have Sammy's amazing, wonderful cello solo. And then there was the question of the bridge section. And this is credit to Elizabeth Anderson, but the first day of our rehearsals for the album, I also had a school orchestra concert at Boston University, and we were playing Mahler 1, and we were going to play it at Symphony Hall that night. So I was kind of a bit stressed and was talking about it probably more than I should have during rehearsals. And so I was just kind of practicing one of the parts, which is, I don't know if I can still play it. If anybody knows the symphony. Yeah, it's been a while since I played, but this figure, we turned into which is like the fiddle way to play that, but it's the wrong key, so we just switched it to E minor, and the bridge section goes like this. And then I play the harmony. Excuse me. So, yeah, that section has Mahler 1 in it. So that's the story of the Mahler 1 Serwyn's Reel bridge section. And then we finish with 2 times through the B part. So, yeah, I just, that's a story that I can never really explain very well to people, so I thought I would put it in this YouTube video, and if you're curious about it, you can easily find that section in the Mahler Symphony. It's very obviously placed. I think it might be in the first movement. I can't remember which movement. It's been a very long time since I played that symphony. But yeah, so that's the story of the arrangement of the tune, and yeah, I wrote this tune for my cousin Serwyn, and really just wrote it by noodling around in E minor. So, and it kind of sounds like that, you know. Whatever. I was just kind of doing that for a while until I came up with the tune. And maybe I can talk more about ways to write tunes in other videos, but yeah, that's Serwyn's Real. That's a bit about the tune. That's how to play a tune. I hope all that was clear. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, these tunes are copyrighted, so please don't just record them for your own purposes without asking me first. But if you want to learn them and play them for yourself, that's completely fine with me. So, with that said, I'm going to close out this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you with the next tune. Thanks.